For today and today only, I am choosing to speak in my native tongue, that is better known as the English language, in attempts to make it easier on our audience as we guide you through the new changes here at the Beyond Average podcast. We have committed ourselves to a number of pillars, not only for the betterment of us, but to better you. We ask you join us in this commitment. Our first pillar: we no longer will use nicknames on this program. We will refer to those only by their religious name or their holy name. Starting with myself, please refer to me as Amir. My name is Amir. I don't want you to call me Mick, Michael Thomas, nothing to do with my past. I am a new person. Please, I beg you, call me Amir. I will allow Beyond Average Amir, but that is it. Our second pillar: we will no longer do any type of sexual content, crudity, humor, none of it. We don't want it. There will be no locker room talk, rat tails. You will not find them here. We will be a program of faith. Our third pillar: we will no longer use the English language on this program. Moving forward, we have adapted a new vernacular. We are going with Arabic. This program will be brought to you in Arabic. If you want to call into these airways, please speak Arabic. Our fourth pillar: there will be no consumption of alcohol on this program. There will be no drug use. We are a sober podcast moving forward. Our fifth and final pillar: there will be no participation of women. Women are banned from this podcast. If you are a female listening, we ask you to stop. We are not doing smoke show of the day. This is not Saturday for the boys. Folks, we are a program of faith. I remind you, a program of Allah. I beg you again, please join us on this commitment as we look to better not only us, but to better you. And boom, we are rolling, folks. Another edition Beyond Average. We got Monday, April 3rd as I'm bringing this to you. Hope you're having a great day wherever the hell you are. A lot of stuff to talk about. It's been, I don't even know when the last time we did a Beyond Average show. Been a little consumed. My life's been on the line. We'll get to it. But we got to talk about folks, there's been some people running their goddamn mouths, and we will address that. I promise you there. But first, I kind of want to start off with my absence on social media. I don't know if you've noticed, if you are on the platform, I am Twitterless Mick. I am no longer on there. That is by choice. Nobody's making me do that. I didn't get kidnapped. Somebody said that. I got kidnapped, or the Saudis got me. Why the hell would you think that? What the hell's wrong with you? I'm fine. It was a personal choice. Is there anything wrong with that? It's a personal choice. All right? Sometimes you get a little frustrated. You get a little upset about some things people say, and you're like, why is this affecting me? It shouldn't affect me. Should I let something that Visionless Dave says affect it? Montante? What are you, nuts? We'll get to you. Don't worry. No, in all seriousness, I was getting mad at some of the things that I would see. I would wake up and just look for like reasons to get mad online. And I think that's a good time to like, hey, take a little break. Take a little break. You're getting a little upset. Put yourself in timeout. Relax. That's kind of what I did. And I'm telling you, I'm solving murders too. Mass murders. You guys don't get it. You don't know how hard it is. You don't get it. Don't come to me. Oh, where is he? Always dissipate. You don't get it. You don't know what it's like to be an investigator. Shut up. You don't know what it's like. But while we're on the topic, deserted truth. It has been a bumpy road. It certainly has. It's not been easy. Had a couple people flake out on me, which, I guess is to be expected with this type of topic. Me and Christian were speculating on why that is. I think maybe they were looking for not notoriety, but like, maybe they thought there was something to gain out of this. And then they realized, oh, it's just some hack job running it. So fuck you, buddy. Then one lady didn't like our episode and the content. Whatever. If you don't like it, fuck you. We got episode 3 coming to you probably by Friday. Well, what's Friday? April 6th? Is that what Friday is? Friday's, okay, no. We'll do Thursday, April 6th, hopefully. If not, it'll be Friday, April 7th. But episode 3 is coming, okay? Relax. It's tough. It's tough. I definitely under-anticipated the amount of editing and the challenging that would go into that. That is not easy. And I know a lot of people are like, you've been working on it for 2 years. What are you doing? Yeah, dude, I don't know. First of all, I don't know how to write. Let's start there. I struggle with the English language as is in my daily life. So me writing, I don't know, over 150 pages for this, they're not going to be perfect. So when you go to read them, there's a lot of, we got to fix this, got to do that. And I don't have an editor. You want to edit? Jesus. Yeah, no, that's where we're at with that. I do actually, in serious news, I appreciate the support. There's been a lot of listens, been a shit ton of listens compared to what we're normally expected here at Beyond Average. So thank you for everybody who's been sharing it, been talking about it. I do appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, the feedback has been good. A lot of people saying the narration's been a little forced, which I would agree on. But again, I'd remind you, I struggle with reading. I am not good with reading. I'm not good with words. For some reason, people have just forgotten that. I'm not sure why. But I'm telling you right now, if I wasn't reading, you were going to hear and after every fucking 2 sentences. So no, we're not doing that. Bear with me with the narration, all right? Bear with it. I heard Kirk say, he's just reading Wikipedia. Okay. Yep, that's what we're doing. That's all we're doing. This is the same guy who, gave up on a case, just abandoned the whole family wanting to know answers. He left. I'm out here trying to give America answers. He's criticizing me. Nice guy. I am excited for the Case Season 3. I'll just tell you that now. I am excited for the Case Season 3. Cullinane running the ship. What could go wrong? Cullinane production efforts. What could go wrong? You guys heard Mike and the Minifans. He is wizard-like in his efforts to fucking up basic task. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know how Dave does it. And I don't know how he gets away with it. It's routine. Time and time again. There's a loose cable. There's bad Wi-Fi. You mean to tell me there was worse Wi-Fi there than in Madawaska, Maine? In a city capital? Or is Portland the capital? I don't know. Is Portland the capital? I think it is. I'm not a Maine head. I'm not like you fucking weirdos. Maine, yeah! God. State sucks. So do you. And listen, I like Dave. I don't know what you want me to say. Me and Dave are buddies. I like Dave. Dave likes me. We're pals. Me and Dave are buddies. This is constructive criticism. All this is constructive criticism. I want the show to do better. I want to be able to hear the show. Is it so hard? Is it so much to ask that I click the fucking link and I get the live show? The one fucking event I can't go to, Dave. How about this one? I have the one event I can't go to. I can't go to the event. Don't ask why. I can't go to the event. I wanted to go on Friday night before the Portland show. Of course, I had tickets on Saturday. We had great tickets. My brother had a whole crew. I couldn't go. So at least the one thing I wanted to do is at least say, let's see what Mike and the Minifans up to. Let's see the vibe in the room. Let's hear it. And you click the link and you hear fucking crickets. Mickey Mouse operation. That's a slapdick production. That's a throw it together, half-ass. I don't give a shit. I'll just hear it because people will watch it. Here you go. That's what that sounds like to me. But I'm just kidding you. Dave's working hard. He's working hard. He's working hard. And who am I to say? I can't even get my stuff out on time. I can barely get Deserted Truth to you, let alone get a podcast out. Who the fuck am I to say? Well, I don't get paid a lot of money to do it. It might be a little different, but we like Dave. We like Dave here at Beyond Average. You guys know that. We love Dave. Nothing bad to say about Dave. He's been nothing but helpful here. Shared episodes constantly. Promoted the product. voluntarily participated, shares tweets, all of it. He's been the best with it. He has been the number one contributor, I would say, to the Beyond Average promotion. So thank you, Dave, again. Let's see. Let's work our way back from KMS, because I do want to talk about the actual show. The show's been fantastic. My criticism sounds very sour, and I understand that, but the show itself has been fantastic. Unbelievable. I mean, the Cheeks episode alone needs to be in Podcast Hall of Fame history. That kid's delusional. Speaking of mass shootings, he's up next, guaranteed. Local kid, Cheeks, kills mother and 7 others in the Stop and Shop. I can see the headline now. Disgruntled son takes anger out on parents and 7 others. God, dude, this kid, the way he was talking to his mother, holy shit. I mean, I have said some terrible things to my parents, especially when I was younger. It's actually some of the things I regret in my life, is some of the stupid things I've said to my parents out of like anger when they were completely right. Just like getting punished on something as a kid, whatever. I would never publicly scream at my mother for like hundreds of thousands of people to laugh at and be like, make a mockery out of her parents' skills, whether she's right or wrong. Like, it doesn't even matter. It's just like, there's clearly a lot going on. Let's just play the game. Like, say she was a piece of shit mom. Maybe there's stuff going on. Maybe she had a tough life. I don't know. It's tough to like criticize someone's parenting when you don't know their whole history. If she was just a total dirtbag, then yeah, of course we can dump on her. But that being said, I'm not doing it publicly. Holy shit, my family's got crazy issues. We got fucking deadbeats all left and right. We're all over the place. We're not going on to the Kirk Minahan show to discuss it. I can assure you. And I'm not even bringing it up. And if I do, I'll be like, yeah, I got a crazy family. We got this, that, and the other. What? What was his end goal? And I don't think he has a podcast or anything. This kid's crazy. I'm telling you. I like him too. He was a great episode. The other guy too, acronym guy, was good too. It was just like, what? I questioned for a second if he was actually a fan of the show, because I almost thought, like, what did he think was going to happen? Like, the minute that was right up Kirk's alley. He was Judge Joe Brown. He's hearing both sides of the argument. You know what I mean? It was unbelievable. That kid, I mean, seriously, don't talk to your mother like that. Don't talk to your mother like that. I don't care what happened. I don't care if she ruined your relationships. Just don't do it public. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to. It made me feel bad for the rest of the day. When I heard, that's not true at all. I loved the episode, but I did for a second be like, oh, that is kind of fucked up. That's wicked fucked. This kid's fucked. This poor kid. I like him though. I'm rooting for him. I am rooting for Cheeks and his crazy mother. Maybe you know what's crazy though? Maybe like she's like, I'm doing that. Maybe Cheeks he's got a bad taste in women. Do we know anything about Cheeks' former partners? Do we know about their personalities and their traits? What are their habits? Maybe this is a protective mother. You don't know. Well, let's jump into the Portland State Theater show, the live show. Let me make my way backwards here. I heard it was a hell of a weekend for the Minifans, at least for the most part. Kirk and Dave, I don't remember who was on that Monday, but they were talking about it. They seemed to have a hell of a time. Everybody came out of it saying it was the best live show ever. I've heard that a couple different times, but myself, I obviously didn't get to go. I wanted to go, and the 4 other people, or the 3 others that I had tickets with, also couldn't go for a number of different reasons. So it was unfortunate for us, but for everybody there, it seemed like they had a good time. The weekend did not end without any controversy, though. From what it sounds like, Chuck Wagon, was like shit-faced at the bar and was being like aggressive and creepy towards Minifan lore, made her uncomfortable. I know Kirk was talking about this on KMS. I heard Menners mention this on Minifandom. Menners, I'll get to you, by the way, fuckhead. But of course, that's a very unfortunate thing to hear. Obviously feel bad for Minifan lore. She's been nothing but nice to us. So that sucks. You got to expect better out of you, Wagon. You got to be better there. You got to be better. You can't be a pervert. You can't be a pervert. It's that simple. Number 1 rule for a guy in any situation. Just don't be a pervert. Don't be creepy. Nobody likes creepy. And look, I understand. I'm sure it's tough. A lot of sexual tension in the room. A lot of good-looking people. You got Tim Riggles running around. You probably want to catch a feel. I get it. Trust me, I understand. I get how this could happen. There's so many good-looking people in one room. It's tough to keep your hands to yourself. I mean, seriously. How does one look over at Montante across the bar, covered in piss, sweat dripping down his face, urine down his ankle, and not just go up to him and grab him? I understand. That's all I'm trying. I could see how this happened. That's all I'm trying to say. I could see how this could have happened. There's a lot of people in one room, a lot of sexual icons. I get it. Speaking of perverts, we got to get to Montante. We have got to address these allegations. A lot of drunk texting going on, Michael. What is going on? He's drunk texting Julie. This guy, man, I'm telling you, I told you. Something's going on with him. He's creepy. He is creepy. Sound the horn dog alarm. Boop! Horn dog. Oh my God, you horn dog. Asking her to sleep over. Hey, come to my room. I want to see you. Hey, I'm lonely. I just lost on Minnesota -7. Can you come blow me? That's what he said. That's literally what he said. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the news. Is it surprising? I would say not. I would say probably not. Given what we know about Montante and his scumbaggish behavior. This is, par for the course. This is Mike being Mike. Whether it's drunk texting people on the show or comments about people's girlfriends, that's Mike. Speaking of which, let's get into him and Menner's comments. It was nice. They had some nice things to say about my girlfriend Jess, who has nothing to do with the Minifan world. Let's hear it.
That's probably the best thing Mick's ever done in his whole life.
Yes,
better than when his stupid girlfriend made him a cake.
Correct.
His fucking fat girlfriend. So he, I would give it 7.5, 8 out of 10. Of course, she's not fat. It's a callback to something.
No, I appreciate your little callback. She is very attractive.
She's way too good for him.
Of course.
So I would say like 7 or 8 out of 10.
Or like what's happening?
What do you mean?
Like a big woman, big BBW, big.
No. She makes a lot of cakes. Whenever Beyond Average Mick does something good, she makes him a cake, and then he sort of.
See, what these dill sprigs are failing to comprehend is I don't want you speaking about my girlfriend in any capacity, in any way, shape, or form. I don't want you doing it. Don't do it. It's not that fucking hard. I don't speak about your kids. I don't speak about your wife. I don't speak about Montante's girlfriend. Why? Because they are not part of the show. They're not in the KMS Twitter world. They were never a subject on the show. Did I make a video mocking Montante's tax issue? Absolutely. Why? Because he brought it up on the show. Because it was a topic on the show. My girlfriend, not a topic on the show. Don't want to talk about her. I don't know how hard that is to comprehend. And if Montante reached out to me and said, hey, don't make fun of that tax issue, don't do it, I wouldn't. The fact that I've already said this, don't mention my girlfriend, don't say anything about her, just stop doing it. It's fucking weird. You continue to do it. Because you are a fucking scumbag. If you want to insult me, insult Beyond Average, insult the way I look, I don't care. Don't mention my girlfriend. It's that simple. Or else what happens is conversations just like that. You stupid fucks. But no, you're right. You're right. I'm overreacting. Comedy podcast. It's all funny. God. Jesus Christ. What makes me the most mad is the fact that I've asked them to not do this. And it's not some crazy request. It's a normal thing not to do. You probably shouldn't talk about anybody's wife, girlfriend, kids, especially if you don't know them, especially if they're not the center of someone's content. I don't know. Fuck both of them. They're dead to me. I wish them nothing but pure shit. I was going to go on Menner's show and discuss this because he invited me on after he said it. I agreed and I was like, I'm just going to lose my fucking mind and sound like a lunatic, so I'm just not going to do that. It's pretty simple to keep things in bounds. I mean, you're not Kirk Minahan. You're not some edgy, successful broadcaster who can push the line. You suck. Actually, you both suck. I've thought about this a lot too, and it's crazy because I am getting mad at myself for getting mad at them, which is crazy because I should not be getting mad at them. I should not get mad at a short, disgusting man from Australia or some high school dropout that looks like a blimp. I got to show some more mental toughness than that. But the overall point stands. These are just two complete wastes of oxygen. Let me jump off KMS, though, for a minute and get to Portnoy's comments. I guess it's kind of related to KMS because he's on there. El Presidente catching some heat today. I didn't see this tweet live because, again, I'm not on the Twitter. Christian had informed me this morning that he called one of the girls playing in the women's national championship a classless piece of shit for celebrating in another girl's face, from what I've gathered out of it. And it was the Caitlin Clark girl who was getting celebrated on. It was like her, I don't know, celebration, her taunt. I guess Portnoy came over the top and was like, this girl's a piece of shit. And then he tweeted out her name with the hashtag classless. Portnoy's catching a lot of heat. He's catching a lot of heat. I think it's coming from the race angle. They're looking at a successful rich white guy criticizing a young black girl. I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with. I don't know. I don't know what the line is there. I have no idea. I definitely don't think Dave's doing it in any type of racist way or is meaning to insult anything to do with her background. I think he's just judging it off on the court right then and there. I think other people are maybe making the leap that Dave is insulting her actual character. I think he's insulting what she did in that moment. And obviously it's Twitter. You can't explain that, blah, blah, blah. Or maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he thinks this girl's a complete piece of shit because of this. I don't know, but I would have a hard time believing that. I think what's probably likely is Dave had a shit ton of money on the game. Thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, most likely, on women's college basketball. His team lost, and he got fired up and saw the girl celebrating in the losing team's face. And he fired up a tweet. Is it cancelable? Should he be fired? Should he, no. Is it a little harsh? Yeah, it's a little harsh. Probably shouldn't. I think pieces of shit, I think you're doing people who are a piece of shit a disservice by calling somebody who we do not know is a piece of shit or not a piece of shit. Do you follow that? You have to know somebody is a piece of shit to call them a piece of shit. Like Montante. Montante's a piece of shit. Manners, piece of shit. I can do that because I know their actions. I know their history. This girl just seemed to get a little fired up in the moment, celebrate hard, and Portnoy's making an assumption. He's not racist. It's nothing to do with that. All right. I think that is about it today. That's going to wrap it up. Please continue to be on the lookout for Deserted Truth, episode 3 coming to you later this week. And another episode of Beyond Average, hopefully coming to you next week, but do not hold your breath on that. Again, appreciate all the support. Appreciate those who have been sharing it, the feedback, everything. Very appreciative. So please continue to do so, and we will talk to you soon.